Now that the stage has been set and the veil has been opened, it's now time to draw attention back to my original question from chapter 1. For the next few chapters, I will break down many misconceptions of faith. What is the family? Ponder about that. Family. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? I guarantee you that depending on your personal experience, this term can either bring loving emotions or traumatic memories. I want to be sensitive to the fact that someone listening to me right now, at the very sound of my voice, might have had a childhood that involved suffering through abuse. So the thought of family will trigger you. Let me take the time to honor that. Your feelings are valid. Let's heal one step at a time. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Be present. Listen to my voice. Despite anyone's experience, I would like to introduce you to the original family. It's a family that has been tainted by what we call, here it goes, religion. Let's begin. Chapter 4. It's not a religion. I can only speak for myself. I can only illustrate examples coming from my own experience with hopes that it might help someone in the future. My experience with religion has been ingrained in me since a child. That faith happens to be Christianity. Although I appreciate the structure and morals the religion taught me since adolescence, the older I become, I begin to question not so much the faith, and honestly, I don't question faith at all, but more so the legalistic doctrine and traditions of man. What do I mean by that? Well, there is a difference between having faith about the mysteries of our Creator versus being forced to never question a human being in the role of a pastoral leadership. In my mind, and even according to the very Bible pastors read from, they skim over the very character of Jesus, or who I call Yeshua. Despite what you believe about Yeshua, it can't be denied that he did not care about many things the modern day church cares about. So, the more I study his life and the people he interacted with, it becomes apparent that many churches call themselves a term that Yeshua never called them. Think about it. Where did the term Christian originate? Well, apparently in Acts 11:25 through 26. This is when people began to call Yeshua's followers this term. Again, people began to call them this term. It was considered to be a derogatory name to mock anyone who followed him. Somehow, the name stuck and generations embraced the term, and now the only way to be a part of God's VIP list to heaven is to identify as the term Christian. So I guess Constantine, Hitler, the KKK are all in. But I digress. What do we learn here? Humans have the ability to create a group and even indoctrinate other humans into a belief system without knowing where it came from. So taking a step forward with that information, what do I think about religion? Well, I don't think that religion is needed. I don't think the tribalistic approach to establish identity in the Creator is necessary. The family I'm referring to is what Yeshua intended from the very beginning. What did he say? He said, "Follow me." Pretty simple, right? That's all he said. He didn't say join a mega church and give all your money away to the preacher. He said, "Follow me." He said, "Love and serve others." He even said the greatest of you should be the greatest servant. I find it ironic that Yeshua had no big home, no real income, yet he impacted generations. Yet pastors with all the money can barely impact a neighborhood. Think about that. The family should be anyone who follows the teachings of Yeshua. Love God, love your neighbor. So you ask, Jay, what do you believe? What do I believe? I believe that God came into the world to save humanity from its destruction. Yeshua means Yahweh saves. Yeshua can care less what culture you came from. He calls his human creation to repent from hate and selfishness and return to love. There's no such thing as religion. There's only a choice to follow or reject Yeshua.